What do you do when everything begins to crumble? When the ground beneath your feet gives way, plans fail, people leave you, and every door seems closed? There is a force, invisible, yet more powerful than any safeguard in this world. A force that begins where your own strength ends. A force that carries you when nothing else can. That force is Tawakkul, true trust in Allah. In a world that tries to convince us that everything is predictable, controllable, and manageable, Islam reminds us of a higher truth. Not your intellect, not your strength, not your wealth, but Allah is the provider, the planner, the controller of all things. This journey doesn't start in the mind. It starts in the heart. Tawakkul means letting go, without giving up. Moving forward, without knowing what lies around the next corner. Trusting, even though you see nothing, but believe everything. This video takes you on a journey through 15 powerful quotes that show how deep, practical, and beautiful Tawakkul truly is. Quotes that remind you that real trust is not a weakness, but the greatest form of strength. Are you ready to release your burden and realize that Allah has already been providing for you all along? Then begin now. If you truly rely upon Allah, He will provide for you just as He provides for the birds. They leave in the morning hungry and return full. Trust that your efforts will be rewarded by Allah. Maybe not as you expect, but exactly as you need. This hadith reminds us, step out with trust, even when you don't know how your needs will be met. Allah will never let you return empty. Whoever relies upon Allah, then He is sufficient for him. When you place your full trust in Allah, you need nothing else. He is enough for you in every situation. Everything you seek is in His hands. Trust Him, and you will never be truly in need. I knew that my provision, risk, would not miss me, so my heart remained at peace. True tranquility begins when you understand that what is destined for you will find you, no matter how far it may seem. No barrier, no person, no delay can prevent what Allah has written for you. Tawakkul does not mean abandoning the means, but using them with your heart tied to Allah. Tawakkul is not passive waiting. It's taking action while trusting in the outcome that Allah has decreed. You walk your path with effort, but your heart remains firmly rooted in Allah. If you have Allah, you need no one else. No worldly support is as dependable as trust in our Creator. True strength comes from knowing that Allah alone is enough. Tie your camel and rely upon Allah. Act with responsibility, but know that the outcome lies not in your hands, but with Allah. Tawakkul is to take the means, while placing full trust in the One who controls all means. The hearts find peace in the remembrance of Allah. Tawakkul begins in the heart, with the inner peace that only Allah can give. In the remembrance of Allah lies the only peace that truly lasts. Whoever puts their trust in Allah will always find a door where others only see a wall. When a path seems blocked, remember, Allah opens doors you could never have imagined. Faith makes a way where logic sees none. If your tawakkul were as it should be, Allah would provide for you as He provides for the birds. This provision is not passive. It begins with the wings of trust in motion. The first step in tawakkul is yours. The result is Allah's. Tawakkul is the bridge between the servant's powerlessness and Allah's omnipotence. When you feel powerless, remember, you are only one step of trust away from unimaginable support. Your weakness is not the end. It is the beginning of His help. Rely on Allah when you see nothing, for He sees everything. Even in the darkness of your worries, there is one who guides you, even when you don't yet see it. Your uncertainty is not uncertainty to Him. He has already planned the way. Do not rely on your plan. Rely on the one who knows all plans. Tawakkul means letting go of control and trusting in the perfect wisdom of Allah. Your strategy is limited. His knowledge is infinite. The world is but a shadow. Do not rely on what fades, but on the one who never fades. What seems certain today may vanish tomorrow, but Allah is eternal and faithful. Build your heart on what is eternal, not on what must vanish. Tawakkul is to act without worrying about the outcome. You give your best and leave the results to the all-knowing. Your duty is effort. The outcome belongs to Allah. A heart that trusts in Allah does not fear what tomorrow may bring. With tawakkul, you find peace in uncertainty, because your tomorrow is already written by Allah. Those who trust in Allah walk through today without fear of what comes next. If you've stayed with us this far, then you've felt it. Tawakkul is not a retreat. It is a journey forward. It's not passive waiting, but courageous walking, with firm belief that Allah is paving the path ahead of you. The stories and quotes you heard today are not just words from a distant past. They are calls to your heart, reminders of who you are, whose servant you are, and who your provider is. Because trusting in Allah means you don't know how, but you know who. You may not see the way, but you know the one who created it, and in that lies your peace. So hold fast to your trust, not because you see the solution, but because you know the one who solves all things. May Allah fill our hearts with true tawakkul. May He grant us patience in hardship, calm in uncertainty, and strength in the storm. And may you never forget, whoever trusts in Allah is never alone. If you found benefit in this video, share it with someone who needs this reminder today. Subscribe for more Islamic wisdom, and let your heart continue to grow.